How many times have you dreamed of something grand, envisioned a different life filled with achievements, only to feel that something, perhaps invisible, was holding you back from reaching that goal? This feeling is more common than it seems. We all have dreams, whether they are about professional success, personal happiness, or accomplishments that seem distant. However, few of us truly understand the deep and genuine commitment required to transform these desires into reality. It's not enough to just want or dream. You need discipline, focus, and above all, the acceptance that the path to success will not be linear. Often, difficulties arise precisely to test us, to see how far we are willing to go for what we desire. It's at this point that many give up. But the truth is that each obstacle is, in fact, a disguised opportunity, an invitation from the universe for you to grow and advance. The secret is not to avoid challenges, but to embrace them, for they are what shape our ability to evolve and achieve what we long for. In this text, we will dive deeper into the idea that life is, in fact, a constant game of opportunities. A game where mental and emotional preparation is essential to recognize and seize every chance that arises. How can we develop this skill? How do we strengthen ourselves in the face of uncertainty? And more importantly, how do we transform our reality, moving from a cycle of frustration to a full and fulfilled life? If you feel ready to take this step, to finally achieve your dreams and live a life of purpose, keep reading. The secret that could change everything is closer than you think, and it begins within you. Life is always in motion, and no matter how hard we try, there is no way to remain still for long. Each step, no matter how small, propels us forward. Now stop and reflect. What would you truly like to be doing with your life at this very moment? Those who cultivate the right mindset find satisfaction in their journeys, just like a plant that, nourished properly, grows and flourishes. But the real secret lies in something deeper. These people do not settle. They are always seeking more, honing their mental capabilities, growing constantly until the end of their days. This continuous development is the result of an internal process, where the individual elevates the quality of their thoughts, ideas, and consequently, their actions and circumstances. We live on the brink of a new era, an era of awakening to a higher consciousness. A new power, a new knowledge, is about to emerge. The truth is that there is a vast reservoir of resources within each of us, yet many have only explored the external world, neglecting the immense potential of the inner world. This inner world is the creative source of everything we experience externally. Everything you see around you, everything that happens in your life, is the result of what has been created in your inner world. The external world is nothing more than a reflection of that creative and limitless space within you. Recognizing this infinite power that resides within us gives us access to an endless supply of ideas, opportunities, and resources. They are just waiting to be developed and manifested in the physical world. When we embrace this potential, our ideas become tangible realities. I am absolutely certain that human beings are capable of achieving everything they can dream of. In fact, I believe that not achieving our dreams is an anomaly, because the natural state would be to fully realize them. This doesn't mean that we always succeed, but rather that, in essence, there are no limitations in the external world that can prevent us. After all, we all have the capacity to manifest everything we desire. So what are you waiting for to turn your dreams into reality? In the midst of the hustle and bustle of everyday life, surrounded by responsibilities and obligations, it's common for us to forget one of our greatest treasures, our dreams. These intrinsic desires that dwell within us are, in fact, the essence of what makes us human. Dreaming is a universal experience that transcends cultures, ages, and contexts. It is a form of freedom, a glimpse of what could be. Each of us carries deep inside a collection of aspirations and wishes that we often keep silent. But what makes this expression so challenging? Why, even in the face of so many dreams, is there a resistance to share our deepest longings? The answer to these questions lies at a complex intersection of desire and action. For many, the mere act of wanting seems to be a daunting task, and when it comes to verbalizing those desires, the difficulty multiplies. Fears and insecurities become invisible barriers, erecting walls that separate us from our true selves. In this internal struggle, three crucial factors stand out. The power we have to transform our dreams into reality, the desire that drives us, and the commitment we must make to turn these wishes into tangible outcomes. Understanding this dynamic is essential for anyone aspiring to a life of achievements and meaning. Dreaming is just the first step. The real challenge lies in bringing these dreams to life through concrete and committed actions. Therefore, it's fundamental to explore the depth of our desires and ask ourselves, how far are we willing to commit to what we want? This reflection is the starting point for a journey that will not only reveal what we truly value, but also guide us in building the life we have always yearned for. We all dream, and dreams are one of the most human traits we possess. They represent our ability to imagine a different future, to aspire to something greater than ourselves, and to seek meaning in our lives. Dreams fuel our souls, inspiring us to move forward, even in the face of adversity. However, there is a curious and even intriguing fact about this dreaming nature. Despite dreaming so much, few people truly have the courage to express their deepest desires. This raises important questions about human nature and our social interactions. Why does this happen? What prevents them from verbalizing what they really want from life? This barrier between desire and action is often anchored in the complexity of three fundamental factors: power, wanting, and above all, genuinely committing to what is desired. Wanting something is natural. We all have aspirations, wishes, and ambitions that drive us and make us wake up each morning with the hope of a better tomorrow. These desires can vary immensely, from personal achievements, such as realizing a career, to more intimate dreams like starting a family or traveling the world. However, this wanting alone is not enough. It is a powerful force, but it needs to be allied with concrete actions and a genuine commitment. The real challenge lies in deeply committing to these desires, involving every fiber of your being in the process. This commitment goes far beyond a simple superficial longing. It requires courage, dedication, and the willingness to face the obstacles that arise along the way. Often people hesitate to commit to their dreams because they fear failure or judgment from others. They ask themselves, what if I fail? Logically, what if no one believes in me? These doubts can create a paralyzing cycle of inaction, distancing them from the possibility of realization. Furthermore, commitment demands a significant emotional investment. You must be willing to step out of your comfort zone and confront the uncertainty that comes with pursuing a dream. This journey can be filled with ups and downs, and the path may not always be clear or direct. However, it is in this space of vulnerability that we find growth and self-discovery. When we decide to embrace our desires and work diligently to make them a reality, we are not only shaping our future, but also discovering the strength that lies within us. Therefore, as we reflect on our dreams and desires, we must ask ourselves, what do we really want? And even more importantly, are we willing to commit to that? The journey in pursuit of our dreams begins with a simple decision to act. When we truly commit, we not only dream but begin to transform those dreams into reality, step by step, day by day. The true power lies in uniting desire with action and allowing this combination to lead us to a full and authentic life. Committing means not just wanting, but diving in head first, with resilience and discipline, even when the world seems to conspire against you. It is in this total dedication that many people hesitate. They desire, but they hesitate to commit fully, perhaps because they know the path will be arduous and full of challenges. And it is precisely here that two essential attitudes come into play to transform any desire into reality: infinite commitment and infinite discipline. Infinite commitment is the force that drives you to continue, even when the path becomes difficult. It is that unwavering dedication that is not shaken by difficulties, that does not yield to the temptations of failure or giving up. On the other hand, infinite discipline is the engine that keeps you in constant motion. It is what makes you get up every day and perform the necessary actions, even when progress seems slow or almost imperceptible. It is discipline that helps you turn small daily steps into great achievements over time. When these two attitudes, commitment and discipline, are cultivated with seriousness, success becomes inevitable. What once seemed impossible or distant begins to come closer in a surprising way, and the journey toward realizing your dreams suddenly seems shorter. However, along this journey, there is an element that is often overlooked but fundamental: change. Life is a constant cycle of transformations, and trying to resist it is like fighting against the natural course of existence. The only certainty we have is that everything changes, and thus, fearing change is a mistake. Change is the flow of life. It is what allows us to grow, evolve, and adapt to new realities. Resisting it is to fight against the tide, and no one can overcome the force of life's waters. Accepting change, on the contrary, is one of the first steps to achieving success. When we open ourselves to the new, we can adjust to new conditions, seize the opportunities that arise, and become stronger with each challenge we overcome. Whether we like it or not, change will come, and how we deal with it will determine the course of our lives. This is a profound truth. Life offers us daily miracles. But these miracles do not always present themselves in grand and spectacular ways. Sometimes they appear discreetly, as small opportunities that suddenly arise and, as quickly as they appear, vanish. These moments of pure possibility, those instants when the universe seems to be conspiring in our favor, often go unnoticed because we are distracted or paralyzed by fear. We become trapped in worries about the future or distressed by the past, and in that state of tension, we miss the opportunities that could transform our lives in unimaginable ways. Fear is undoubtedly one of the greatest enemies of human progress. Most people live in a constant state of anxiety, fearing failure even before trying. They want to move forward, discover new horizons, explore uncharted territories, but they are held back by uncertainty and the fear of making mistakes. This cycle of pulling and loosening, where the desire to act conflicts with the fear of failing, ends up draining the spirit. Over time, people lose energy, lose focus, and stray from the path that could lead them to success. And thus, many valuable opportunities are wasted, opportunities that could be the key to fulfilling their dreams. But there is another way to live, a lighter, more productive way, and with much more purpose. Successful people, for example, have learned to face fear head-on. They do not allow the fear of the unknown or the possibility of failure to stop them from acting. They understand that fear is like a disease that consumes the soul. And by freeing themselves from that fear, they begin to live with renewed joy, with a vibrant energy that infects everything and everyone around them. These people find within themselves an inexhaustible source of vitality and enthusiasm. And by doing so, they become more sensitive to the opportunities that life presents to them. They are able to see coincidences, notice signs, and seize opportunities that once seemed invisible. These people do not see obstacles as problems, but as lessons. They understand that every twist, every difficulty, is a chance for growth, an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for future challenges. By embracing these changes with confidence and determination, they discover a world of opportunities where they once only saw challenges. And that is the key. It is not just about dreaming, but about committing, acting, learning from challenges, and seizing the opportunities that life puts in our path. So, what do we learn from all this? That dreaming is just the beginning. The true power lies in acting, in committing unshakably to our dreams, and above all, in accepting that change is an inevitable part of the journey. When we do this, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. Each change, each coincidence, each small miracle becomes an opportunity for growth and success in the end is a matter of attitude, an attitude that begins with commitment and discipline, but truly flourishes when we learn to embrace life in all its unpredictability. Nature teaches us that it is not the strongest species that survive, but those that best adapt to change. The same applies to us, human beings. We have strength within us, but often we do not fully understand it. To achieve our goals, it is essential not only to accept change, but to learn to steer it in the direction of our ideals. And even though our ideals may also change along the way, that is part of the process. Within us lies enormous potential, an inexhaustible power that is only truly understood when we begin to comprehend the interconnection of all events in our lives. When we fail to achieve what we desire most, it is a clear sign that we lack conviction. The lack of results often reveals an absence of solid beliefs. To change this reality, we must alter how we see the world and how we see ourselves within it. I firmly believe that if we can live connected to our soul, we will discover that we are in tune with the universe. And in this state, miracles become a natural part of our existence. We stop feeling fear, longing, melancholy, anxiety, or hatred as we abandon the ego and the limitations of the mind that tether us to the physical world. Giving is a fundamental act in this process. When we give from the heart, expecting nothing in return, we keep the universe's abundance in motion. And the more we give, the more we receive. The intention behind the act of giving is what amplifies this energy. When the intention is genuine, arising from the heart, and aims solely to create happiness for others, the return of that energy is multiplied. The happiest and most fulfilled people are not those who receive the most, but those who live in a constant state of gratitude. They do not need specific reasons to be grateful. The simple fact of being alive is reason enough to smile. Practicing gratitude is one of the keys to success. True success is not only the result of effort and discipline, but also of a grateful attitude toward life. Starting the day by being thankful for the small things can transform your energy and create a positive impact on the rest of your day. And if you are to make a prayer to the world, let it be a simple thank you. Intention is the origin of everything that happens in the universe, and action is what creates miracles. When you understand that your physical reality is created by your mind and intentions, you realize that miracles are not supernatural events but the result of actions taken at the right moment. The universe is like a gigantic game board, and every circumstance, every challenge, is an important piece in this game. When you accept this and face difficulties with determination, you realize that these difficulties are merely steps toward your goal. Life is a game, and the more you understand the rules, the easier it becomes to play. True success is enduring when you recognize the causes that created it and continue to activate them repeatedly. Often, people achieve something great in their lives but forget what they did to get there. They stop applying the same strategies, and then success stops too. The world is full of abandoned dreams and unfinished plans. However, there will always be those who not only plan but also act, while others remain stuck in the idea that it is not possible or that they do not have time for it. Success is a journey, not a destination. It consists of various dimensions: material wealth, health, healthy relationships, emotional peace, and much more. Obstacles exist, but they are not there to trouble us. They are there to strengthen us and prepare us for greatness. This is the moment to pause and reflect on what truly matters to you. What are the dreams that nourish your soul? What are the desires you hold in your heart, yet perhaps have not had the courage to fully express? When there is a genuine desire, nothing, absolutely nothing, can prevent you from achieving it. However, if at the first obstacle you already think of giving up, what you are really telling the universe is that maybe you didn't want it that much after all. The reality is that challenges do not arise to destroy you, but to test how much you are willing to fight for what you want. They act as a sieve, separating those who truly commit from those who merely dream. Obstacles, in fact, are opportunities in disguise. Every time life puts a stone in your path, it also offers you the chance to show your determination, resilience, and inner strength. These difficult moments are a kind of fuel that keeps your enthusiasm alive throughout the journey. Without them, the path to success would be monotonous, tasteless, and devoid of the valuable lessons that only overcoming challenges can provide. It is in challenges that we find the tools to grow and transform. So remember that each difficulty you face and overcome is more than just a setback. It is a clear sign that you are getting closer to your goal. The road to success is not paved with easy victories, but with moments that demand courage and overcoming from you. It is through these battles that you shape your strength and build your resilience. Therefore, do not let fear or exhaustion divert you from your path. Fear is often an illusion that paralyzes us, but by confronting it head-on, we realize that we have the capacity to go much further than we imagined. Now, at the end of this video, I want to remind you of our commitment. We are together on this journey of growth and fulfillment, and your support is essential for this message to continue reaching more lives. So please do not hesitate to comment below. Share with me your impressions, the parts that impacted you the most, your victories, and even the challenges you are facing. Every comment is important, not only for me, but for the entire community we are building together. By sharing your experiences, you may help someone else find the strength and motivation they need to continue their own journey. And more than that, share this video with your friends. Imagine how many people could be inspired by the same words that touched you today. Every time you share a message, you expand the reach of that knowledge, helping to create a wave of transformation that can reach unimaginable places. Think of social media, informal conversations, and messaging groups. Each share is an opportunity to spread hope and motivation. You can be the spark that ignites the flame of change in someone's life. Moreover, it's not enough to passively absorb the content. The real power lies in putting into practice everything you have learned. Knowledge alone does not transform lives. What makes the difference is action. Each lesson you learn is like a seed full of potential, but for it to bloom, care, dedication, and above all, movement are necessary. The process of creation is the culmination of manifesting our dreams and desires. And creation is not just about imagining something, but about using that knowledge as a powerful tool to shape your reality. Think of everything you have learned so far as a set of tools at your disposal to build the life you have always dreamed of. Just as a carpenter uses their tools to create something magnificent, you can use your skills, experiences, and insights to construct your journey. It doesn't matter the size of the step you take. What really matters is that you keep moving in the right direction. Every small action counts, and daily changes, when made consistently, can lead to extraordinary results in the long run. So make this moment a true turning point in your journey. Decide right now that you will use everything you have learned to create something truly grand. Transform your ideas into concrete actions, and your actions into achievements. Always remember that success is not something out of your reach. It already exists within you. It is a state of being, a mindset that begins with the willingness to act. The first step is to step out of your comfort zone and do what needs to be done. And the most amazing thing is that the more you act, the more doors open. Success is waiting for you, ready to be conquered. All you have to do is take the first step. Do not let the size of the task intimidate you. Remember that great journeys begin with a single step. For today, I will say goodbye, but I want you to know something very important. Even if we are physically distant, I am with you every step of this journey of growth, learning, and transformation. Life is filled with challenges, ups and downs, but never, ever let difficulties extinguish the flame of your potential. You have within you extraordinary strength, and this strength is capable of moving mountains, turning dreams into reality, and overcoming any obstacle. Think of all the times you have faced challenges and managed to overcome them. Those moments show that you are stronger than you think. So never stop believing in yourself, in your capacity to evolve, to learn, to grow. Everything you need to achieve what you desire is already within you. Nurture that self-confidence like a garden, water it with love and attention, and watch it bloom in your life. Your mind is a powerful ally. It can be your greatest motivator or your biggest obstacle. Always choose to use it to your advantage, and above all, never stop creating the future you dream of. No matter how far away that future may seem right now, Remember that every small action you take today, every conscious decision to move in the right direction, brings you closer to that bright future you envision. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil. It may take time to see the fruits of your labor, but with dedication, patience, and persistence, they will inevitably come. Every step, no matter how small, is a significant advance toward your greater goal. Along the way, do not forget to celebrate every small victory, no matter how simple they may seem. For these achievements are important steps that pave the way to success. Always remember that the power to change your life is and always has been in your hands. You have complete control over your actions and decisions. You are the author of your own story, and the pen is always with you, ready to write each new chapter. Each day is a new blank page, an opportunity to shape your narrative the way you want. So, write your story boldly. Do not be afraid to make big choices, to dream big, to pursue what truly makes your heart sing and your soul resonate. As you draft your journey, be true to yourself and your deepest desires, even if they challenge others' expectations or seem risky. Every word you write, every chapter you create, brings you closer to your greatest achievements and accomplishments. And do this with determination, for it is this determination that keeps you on track, even when challenges seem insurmountable and the road gets tough. Your path may be unique, but remember that it is also beautiful and full of possibilities. Every lived experience, every obstacle overcome, adds a new layer to your story, enriching it with wisdom and strength. The world is waiting for your accomplishments. You have a place reserved among those who dared to dream big and did not give up in the face of adversity. I will be here, cheering you on every step of the way, celebrating your victories and supporting your journey. See you in the next video, and until then, keep fighting for what truly matters to you. The journey is long and at times challenging, but the destination you seek is worth every courageous step taken, every tear shed, and every laugh shared. You can achieve everything you desire, and I believe in you. Do not forget that the future is in your hands, and each passing day offers you the opportunity to shape it the way you choose. Therefore, keep the faith in yourself and move forward, for the best things in life are waiting for you.